because less than 3% of you people read books. Listen to me. Television is not the truth. Television is a goddamn amusement park. Television is a circus, a carnival, a traveling troupe of acrobats, storytellers, dancers, singers, jugglers, sideshow freaks, lion tamers, and football players. We'll tell you anything you want to hear. We lie like hell. We'll tell you any shit you want to hear. We deal in illusions, man. None of it is true. You're beginning to believe the illusions. This is mass madness, you maniac. In God's name, you people are the real thing. We are the illusion.
What's up? Welcome to Embark Television. We are on episode 128.
You must be nuts.
Talking about, let's talk Benjamin and All David Jr. My name is Weepy
Troy Everett.
DJ Drumtastic. Thanks for joining in.
Yeah, thanks for joining in, everybody. Thanks for joining in. I ain't got my phone with me right now.
Like, share, all that good stuff.
I'm just checking the Instagram. We are live on Instagram. Last week we had some problems with Instagram, but it seems to be working just fine.
Working? All right,
yeah,
you guys.
Working just fine.
In case you didn't know, we're live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram. There is no excuses. This hat is too big. I hate this hat. Ain't this hat big? Look.
Oh, fathead.
Hey, Christy, thanks for joining in.
Yeah, thanks for joining in. Thanks for joining in. So Sharif came up with the topic today. We're going to be talking about
Benjamin Old David Jr.
Do y'all know who he is? Out there, just wonder if some of you people out there know who Benjamin O. Davis is.
The first person to tell us who Benjamin O. Davis is before the topic, Troy's gonna send you I don't know, some socks.
There we go. We'll send some socks. Some what do you call them?
Don't Google. You got 5 seconds.
1,
5, 4, 3, 2,
4,
1. It's over.
Man,
almost could have got it.
No socks for you.
Sharif, you got any icebreakers today?
Yeah, no, I don't have any icebreakers.
Oh, you have your Black History facts.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, well, you do the Black History fact. I can't even talk, man. Let me go get my water. That's my problem.
Yeah.
She waiting on her Krispy Kreme.
Yeah. Right here we cancer treatment improvement. Cancer is one of the most deadly disease. However, doctors are making great progress in finding ways to treat it. Dr. Jane Cook-Waite have played an important role in the research in the 1950s and 1960s. She did some of the first students on the way that contain certain drugs affect cancer cells. Her discovery helped cure many cancer patients. They set the stage for continued improvement in the treatment of cancer. Yeah, I wanna share this with you today. Kamala Harris came in town today. And I thought all the streets were blocked down on my way home, and they were all state police in every block. Yeah. And they came over to see the first female black recording store in Grand Rapids, Michigan.
The first what?
It's Della Soul Record Store.
They came and saw the first what?
Yep, it's on Kalamazoo Street.
So Camilla Harris came to see the first that store?
The name of the store is Della Soul Record Store.
De La Soul. De La Soul.
Yep.
We're going to have to Google that. I don't
Female.
I'm gonna have to. I think I saw an article on that online. The record store, yeah, first record store owned by. It's the first black-owned record store.
Black-owned
female record store.
Female.
Too bad nobody buys fucking records anymore. Or else it'd have been great.
I do. What are you talking about?
I'm just saying. Back in the day, man, you'd have to go get records. You know what I mean? Back in the day. Now we get a first female black record store. Now they want to give it to us. Now that nobody's buying them.
What street is
I'm
it?
on one today, ladies and gentlemen.
Down Kalamazoo Street by Hawk.
Congratulations to her. Vinyl is making a comeback. Hopefully she can charge $250 per record.
Good. I'll make a lot of money. There you go.
We saw them up.
You know what I'm saying? That the demand is kind of down. Back in the day when we used to have to go buy the records, you know, everybody had to buy records or tapes or CDs to listen to the music. Nowadays, nobody has to do it. So there's not a real big demand for records. So what I'm saying, hopefully she has a great collection to where she can jack up the price for the records and make a profit.
A lot of people like black records, the ones that especially the ones that CJ.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you know what? CJ herself too.
So it's De La Soul Records, black female record store. Okay.
Make sure we get that address and everything so we can put that in the blacklist.
Yeah.
So some support.
Hey, Sheena, can you get us that address, please? She's extremely dope. She's operating in our community. Look her up. De La Levi. Look her up, Joy, right now while I do the blacklist and all that stuff. Okay, you guys, as we always do every week, first of all, please, 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 please support the gear. Idiotbox Television. We got blacklist t-shirts and lots of other stuff. We really gonna pump up the merchandise. Cherie is head of merchandising. So, Troy, look what Troy got on today. He got something different, you guys. He got on a different hat, different shirt, and all that good stuff, even though I got to get that out of there. Sheena's comment. And I'm going to put up the link. Where am I at? Right there. There's the link. Oh, you already did it, huh, Troy? And I got to put up the other link. Now, also, you guys, we can't forget about one of the most important things that we do here. And that is
the blacklist. What is the blacklist? I'm glad you asked. The blacklist is a Facebook group we put together with a collective of entrepreneurs and business owners, small business owners that come together to network, show off their products and services. If you know somebody that has a small business or as an entrepreneur has an idea that you're trying to pitch, or small, merchandise that they would like to sell, or large merchandise, it doesn't matter. Go ahead and join the blacklist. A whole slew of companies are on there. We advertise on it every day, posting new people. We got to make sure we get Della Marie Levi on there, yes. The first black woman-owned record store in Grand Rapids, Michigan. So you guys can go get your vinyl from her. It's probably reasonably priced. Vinyl ain't cheap anymore, especially new vinyl.
New vinyl is like $35 an album. I got a bunch of them, and they're not cheap.
Yeah, so make sure you go check her out. But again, join the blacklist. Send your family and friends there.
The Blacklist. We also got the Blacklist on TikTok. Is it also on Instagram? No, not the Blacklist. I'm sorry. I'm tripping. We got Idiotbox Television on the Blacklist. I mean, on TikTok and on Instagram.
Yeah, all those platforms you see up above, they're there. Christy says, just a little Black history. We went to Charleston this past weekend. We visited the slave mart where they actually sold enslaved people. Let me say that before Mrs. Brown busts my head. We walked on the same ground. We also visited the Boone Plantation and walked in actual enslaved persons' shacks. It was so moving. We walked the grounds where enslaved actually lived and worked. Wow. Yeah, man, we keep talking about that, and other what do you call it, YT people, drummer? Some YT people are like, hey, that was that was a long time ago. No, it wasn't. It's only 3 generations ago that this was going on here in this country.
Right.
3 generations. You got to think about that. 3 generations ago. And then you got a whole generation under Jim Crow to where we're at now. And, so it's very important.
There you go.
Hill Harper came to shop with her as well. She's dope.
Okay,
good. Ricardo Cortez, the guy with the devious child laughter. Oh, my good people. Good to see everybody on the stream. Good to see you too, Ricardo.
Thanks for joining in.
Thank you for joining in.
So if anyone want to come down the green room, make sure you have your camera correctly and also have your light on, and also that way I can read your lip real clear. So you guys are welcome to come on the green room.
Yeah.
Yes, you just don't want to see us 3 idiots sitting here talking.
So what Sharif is talking about is you can come on the show. The green room is where you sit backstage before we pop you on. Again, make sure you're well lit and your camera's on. You can use any mobile device, even your phone or your computer, as long as you have a camera and a microphone. So join in on the conversation. Again, we're going to be talking about Benjamin O. Davis Jr.
Benjamin O. Davis Jr.
But before we get to that, what's been going on? What's been going on in the world? It's getting really funny out there, man. It's getting really weird.
It's getting really funny. It's been weird.
It's getting weirder.
We had Monique out here wilding out. Then Benzino was wilding out. Now you got this big TikTok craze. Who did I marry? The girl Risa Tisa.
Yeah.
They talking about that so much. It's like, Black folks, y'all is distracted right now. Christy, I know you done read that and you know all about it. Where you at, Christy? Tell the truth. Christy know all about Risa Tisa. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I done seen some of it and I'm like, it's like a lifetime story. And that's all everybody talking about. You guys, while y'all talking about that, nothing really bad is happening that shouldn't be happening because y'all paying attention to the wrong shit. Oh,
that's all everybody's talking about. Like Cat Williams, and that's all entertainment, right? But there's other things that are more serious out in the world that we got to pay attention to as a people. And for the fact that we need everybody to vote for Trump because he has a new sneaker out, right? It's a gold sneaker. It's called the Trader One.
Did you pull it up? Pull it up. Let everybody see it. Let everybody see it.
After he was announced he had to pay $330+ million, he comes out with a sneaker shoe. So now he's panhandling to the Black folks. So now we're gonna vote for him because he's got a gold sneaker with the American flag in the back. So everybody make sure you vote for Trump because he's got a sneaker. Not only that, but come to find out, they tried to impeach Biden for this thing that happened over in Ukraine. Come to find out, the spy that they had got all their information, their credible source, the GOP, which stands for government of Putin, the GOP, the government of Putin, come to find out that spy was lying all the time. So there's a lot of things that are going on nationally in our country that is very, very disturbing, other than, some dumb woman doesn't know who the hell she married. Come on, people. Let's get it together. Can we get it together? Can we get it together? Can we make a difference? Because if we don't, it's going to get ugly for us.
It's already ugly.
Baba Yaga made it to the stream. Thank you, Baba Yaga. Everyone vote for Trump so he can't run anymore.
Oh man. Hey, some people paid $9,000 for those shoes.
Yeah,
$9,000.
Is that
Trump's shoes? Yeah, Trump came.
Pull them up, Troy.
Man, where have you been, Sharif? Sharif, you got look. I'm gonna put this out. I'm gonna put you on blast right now. You got to start looking at CNN or something, man. If you don't know about these things, Sheena, I hold you accountable.
Sharif, do you live in a box? Do you live in a box under a rock?
What's crazy about Kanye West too, but Trump shoes.
That's old. That's old news. We talking about Trump shoes. That's today.
I've never seen it. I don't even know what the shoes look like.
You got a Facebook page. You got a podcast, and you ain't seen Trump shoes?
No.
Let me hold on.
No.
I'm gonna show them to you. And me and Drummer are gonna buy you a pair of Trump shoes. You got to wear them to work.
We buying you some Trump shoes, and you got to wear them to work. There you go.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. Get you some Trump shoes.
Who gonna buy them? How much?
$300.
With the flag on the top of it.
Hey, what size you wear, Sharif?
You can have them. I don't want them.
If you don't be on the internet getting stuff like you should, we buying you some Trump shoes and you got to wear them to work.
You know what? I don't even want them.
Yeah. Don't you got a new phone?
I got a new phone.
When you at work and you got a break, when you eating your turkey sandwich for lunch, gotta be checking.
Yeah, checking things, man. That's what our whole platform is about. We want to expand. Let's expand together. Now we want to expand. And if you guys would like to donate to the Idiotbox so we can buy Sharif some of those shoes, because we're not going to use our money. You
never see me get them.
Yeah, Sharif's going to wear them. Sharif's going to wear them just to work.
The Cash App is at the bottom. Be Creative 44. BECREATIVE 44. Please donate so we can get Sharif some of those Trump shoes so he can wear them to work.
No, we're not. We wouldn't do that. The reason we have that up there is so that we can get some extra money so we can make a difference in other people's lives, not our lives.
Yes.
There's people that are out there struggling right now. We did it once before for one of our viewers where she was having a hard time and we raised a little bit of money. And we want to do this. We want to start doing that more often. We got to help each other out. What's going on, Jody J?
What's going on, Jody J? What's good with you?
Thank you for joining in.
Oh, excuse me. Thanks for joining in. We appreciate it. You guys, we appreciate all the support. What has it been? A couple of years for us doing this now? It's like, It's second nature now. We're used to it. It's not a job and it's an adventure. We love it. Yeah. Remember what they say, whenever you're doing something you love, it's not work.
Not at all. We've got a lot of things, new things that are coming up in the next few months. Working on getting the website up. We've been working on that for a while. Again, we just haven't had the extra to go ahead and put it up. But now we're working on some things. We want to get that up.
So, man, what was I about to say? It just skipped my brain just that fast. Oh, did I say? I did say. Don't forget, y'all. We on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, so you have no excuse. And if you missed the live, you can go back and watch it on the replay, so you don't have no excuses.
Yep.
Well, I guess
before y'all move on, I put De La Soul Records up for y'all. Let's see.
I saw it. I got the link and everything already. Thank you.
There's the link. If everybody want to check that out, go buy some records.
Why you got this?
Man, because I'm telling you guys, I'm really upset. I'm really upset because we come on here and I know it's entertainment. We talk about shit that really doesn't matter, man. And you know, we've got drummer Sharif, not yet, but and me, we have grandchildren that are going to inherit this bullshit that you know that's coming up, and it's not looking good. Like Ricardo says, democracy is under threat for 399. You can too feed Putin's Manchurian candidate. And again, yes. I mean, I said this. I mean, you guys go back and look at our podcast. I told you he was a Russian plant. I told you he was a Russian plant. Now, what's happening? We look at this guy that's trying to get dirt on Biden prior to the election. Comes out that this dude was cooperating with Russia. You know, one of our own spies. So, man, it's getting serious. Democracy is under threat.
Under big threat, as always has been.
Just imagine, it's bad for us now. Just imagine what it would be like if Trump were to win.
I mean, either one of them were to win. Just think how bad it could be. I mean,
seriously, think about it. I mean, yeah, it's bad, but the whole Project 2024.
Oh, 25.
The whole Project 2025.
We got to have another show on that. Also, we got to do it on TikTok because nobody's talking about that. And that is like, nobody's really talking about that.
You talking about voting?
Yeah.
Oh, well, voting, but Project 2025, voting.
Yeah, Project 2025. We have to vote. Look, I can't stand Biden either. Is he doing a good job? I don't know. He don't know. You know, but they're two 80-year-olds running for office. We're in deep shit. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in deep shit.
If Trump wins, we better figure out what plantation we're going to move to. I don't think he's going to win. With the LGBTQ community and women, he's not going to win. He's not.
Yeah.
There's no way. There's more women than anything in this world. Right. He ain't going to win. Gonna get his ass whooped again, and he's gonna say they cheated.
Who's that?
Trump.
Huh?
Trump.
Yeah, I mean, remember last time when he first started, everybody thought it was a joke, and he won. And then this time he lost, but he got he get re-election.
But he only won the first time just by mistake. Once people seen what he was doing, nobody can really take him serious. I don't care who you are. You can't take him serious.
Yeah, but we don't have enough of these young people to vote. We need them to come and vote.
Yeah, but they don't. The problem is, why would they want to vote for this old shit? Right? What's going to motivate them to vote for Biden? What's going to motivate them to vote for Trump?
You got some stuff to read.
What are they going to do? Gregory says, I'm also with Trump. Fortify the border so these non-speaking English people can quit working for Uber Eats.
What? Is he serious?
Have you all seen the GoFundMe they set up for him?
Yes.
Wow.
He probably got 200 million in there. Hey, Sharif, thanks for joining in.
They can't read or speak when they have to follow directions, but talk damn good when they leaving or rap on a trip. Man, yeah, that's another thing. Is that really? I mean, who is this now? I'm quoting Plies. Now Plies said, "Look, People been Apply said, has people been coming over here illegally before this? Yes. Have they been coming over legally before that? Yes. As long as he's known, there's always been drugs in America, right? There's always been violence in America. Are they bringing more guns and more violence here? I don't think you can do that.
No, it's already enough here. That is just crazy.
Okay, so last week, Shay wants to go on a vacation, so Greg's got a package for you. So make sure you guys get in contact, get the information so you could go on a vacation, scout out some new places for us to move to. Ignore him. He's at work. They're irritating him. I bet you they are.
Man, he on one tonight. He can't talk it, so he gonna type it, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Christy said they raised $1 million through GoFundMe.
You know what?
Donald Trump.
So where's that gonna go?
To Donald Trump.
In his pocket.
He don't need the money.
Oh, he needs the money.
You got to pay about $400 million.
He needs the money.
He needs a lot of money.
Ethan is going through.
He just got one. He has to pay $80 million for one case. He's got to pay $338 million, I think, for another case. He, on top of that, with all these charges, well, he can use his. Isn't this crazy? He can use his campaign money to pay for his lawyer fees.
What?
Yeah, that's what he's doing. That's legal. He can use the campaign funds that he raised to pay for his lawyer fees. So he's not coming out of pocket for the lawyer fees either. He's conning everybody.
What about the part when they put the money in for the kid?
What money? What kid?
He didn't put no money. He didn't put no money for no kid. That was for him and his kids.
So he's basically trying to hide it.
No, he's paying because him and his kids stole money from people.
That's
why he got to pay all that money.
Yeah, his kids got to pay a couple million themselves. Now another good thing though, they didn't get rid of Miss Williams.
Fanny.
They couldn't get rid of
Fanny.
Hey, Fanny is on his AISS.
Fanny ain't no joke. You know what? Fanny is one of them sisters like Aunt Fanny, the lady we talking about. She's like Aunt B. She don't take no mess. Woo!
And that's the biggest. That's the RICO charge, isn't it? If I'm not mistaken, I think that's the RICO.
That's the charge when he tried to do something. He tried to con somebody or do something against the voting. Okay, what Baba Yaga said. Also, these people with these $3,000 plus apartments don't damn cook, always order food. Man, my neighbors before they moved, they used to get Uber Eats or Grubhub, one of them 4, 5, 6 times a week.
Man.
People spend a lot of money on that stuff.
Expensive. Well, I'm not saying anything. With the charges, the delivery fee and the taxes.
You paying $10 more when you could have went and got it.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing I'm gonna do is order a pizza from the pizza place and they can bring it, but I'm not paying nobody else to bring it. That just don't make no sense. It actually was a mistake. I had my hand ready. Well, anyway, it's about time we've gotten to the subject, and today we're talking about Benjamin O. Davis Jr. Now, does anybody know who he is? If you don't, I got something for you. Hold on.
Benjamin O. Davis Jr. was a Tuskegee Airman who went on to become the first African-American general in the United States Air Force. He was born in 1912 in Washington, D.C., the son of Benjamin Davis Sr. Davis Jr. enrolled at the United States Military Academy at West Point in 1932. Upon graduation, he became West Point's fourth African American graduate and was commissioned as a second lieutenant. At this time, he and his father were the only two African American officers in the military. Davis went on to teach military science at the Tuskegee Institute, a historically black university in Alabama. After the United States entered World War II in 1941, the Army decided to train African Americans as pilots due to a shortage of military aviators. Davis enrolled in advanced flight training at Tuskegee Army Air Base in Alabama, the program that created the famed Tuskegee Airmen. Davis received his wings in 1942 and was the first African American to fly solo in an Army Air Force plane. After successfully escorting a group of U.S. bombers into German airspace, Davis was awarded a Distinguished Flying Cross. After the war, when President Truman released his plan to integrate the military, Davis helped to implement desegregation within the Air Force. In 1949, he attended the Army War College at Maxwell Air Force Base in Alabama, becoming its first African American graduate. After the United States entered the Korean War in 1950, Davis assumed command of the 51st Fighter Interceptor Wing of the Far East Air Forces in Korea. He later became Director of Operations and Training at the Far East Air Force's headquarters and was promoted to Brigadier General and went on to command the 13th Air Force. Davis retired from active military service in 1970 with the rank of Lieutenant General. Despite facing discrimination and segregation, Davis worked to break down those barriers and help pave the way for future African American service members to pursue careers in the military. Benjamin Davis Jr. is buried here in Section 2, not far from his father.
That was a good video.
Thank you, sir.
Good video.
Thank you very much.
You know, when he went to the North Point military, it was all white, and he was the only black. But nobody would talk to him. Nobody would even have nothing to do with him. The only time that he will talk to someone is when his wife comes in and visit him. That was the only time then he would talk. But he proved the point that he was better than everyone on the flying with the in the air. But I tell you what, the opportunity that he got from President Roosevelt.
Mm-hmm.
No, he was the one that promised in 1940 that if he was re-elected, he would made the same for the black people. So he started a black flying school 99 to Squan community. And in 1990, in 1940, that was in 1940. But in 1941, that's when they first got a Tuskegee. No, the Tuskegee. Then he had Then he had 4 other guys that graduated from the school. So he went and teach them how to fly and airmen. And he was the one that was the teacher and teaching everyone. But when they expanded, and then they got bigger and bigger. But he also brought the white people in and involved with not just all black.
Yeah, and another thing how this all ties in. One, he went to a all black college, right? Back then, that's the only place he could go. Tuskegee, still going strong even today. Then one part of that story that people don't know is that Roosevelt's wife was very good friends with Mary Bethune. Mary Dr. Bethune, as we should call her rightfully, they were very good friends. She was the only black woman that would go in the front door of the White House at that time. So she was the first person to tell Mrs. Roosevelt to fly with a black man down in Tuskegee. And after Miss Roosevelt flew with a black pilot, that's when her husband said, okay, let's initiate this. So 2 people that were affiliated with 2 historically black colleges changed the face of history and that's why we had that, historically black college. Go ahead and check that one out. Episode, but it all intermingles. I mean, we're a small minority, but we make up a lot of the things that make this country great, and we don't get the notoriety for it, and a lot of people don't know about it. So Black History Month, Black history is U.S. history, even though they're trying to get rid of it. Yeah, so make sure
that's another episode there.
Yeah, that's another whole episode.
But as long as we keep talking about it, and we keep not allowing them to get rid of it, they can't get rid of it.
Right.
With social media and all that now, if we can stop talking about gossip and bull crap and talk about stuff that means something, then and that's our job, though. That's what we're trying to do.
Yeah, because I want my granddaughter and my granddaughters and my grandson to hear these type of stories instead of, hey, did you hear what Shannon Sharp said about such and such, such and such? But that's right. And I guess that's up to us, like you said. They are grandchildren. We have to go ahead and do that. But you can't, it takes a village to raise a child. So
yes, it does. What'd you say, Sharif?
Benjamin O. Davis got a quote that he said was discrimination is a waste of energy. Let us focus on moving forward together. So that was it.
All right, Benji.
Yeah, so again, that's a Black history take for this week. Benjamin O. Davis Jr.
Oh, they also Jr. They also had a red tail. When they fly, that's when the end and the front of the airplane had a red color on it. So they're the one that was flying, trying to stop them from bombing the ground. So they were very good, and they realized how good they were.
Baba Yaga says, I agree. One thing I appreciate about attending Muskegon Heights High School, predominantly Black, and we were forced to learn about our place in history. Let me ask you this. Did you have a lot of Black teachers at Muskegon Heights?
Now that you said that, I'm trying to think that I don't think I've had any Black teachers. Maybe one.
You never had a Black teacher?
No. Not that I can really think of.
Everyone. See, that's the difference. And I vaguely remember HBCUs being mentioned at our school whatsoever.
Never.
Even in the history book that we had, it was a big, thick, I forgot what, World History 1, Volume 1. Nothing in there.
He said, oh, you read that already. We had some white, but they had to fall in line too. I really can't remember if I had any. And if I did, it was one. Because I went to my junior high and high school, no. Man, that is something else. I just now thought about that. I mean, I graduated in 1985, though.
So I had a lot of Black teachers.
Yeah.
You had Black teachers?
A lot of Black teachers.
Yeah. At Creston, we had a lot of black teachers. Like Cherie said, we had Black teachers, and the principal was Black. Mr. What was his name? Sturdivant.
That's what Cherie said.
Yeah, I was reading that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember Mr. Wood?
Yeah, she was my favorite teacher.
Wow.
Your dad wasn't my favorite teacher because he was mean. He would send notes home to my dad because I didn't do my homework. Could you? Why?
Why you didn't do your homework?
Right.
Why you didn't do your homework? That's what I want to know.
I hated math.
You hated math?
I hated math.
Oh, wait. Baba Yaga said, I also had my godfather who was the mayor and assistant superintendent of the school system, also a proud HBCU graduate that kept us in the books. Okay. Mr. Brown.
What's up? Mr. Brown.
Troy, you were scared in this classroom? Why you just didn't do your homework?
Because I hated math.
Dang, just thinking about it. Sharif had to be at school with his daddy and then see his daddy at home.
You know what? I've never skipped. I skipped my senior skip day. And I asked my father, I said, everybody skipped, so can I skip? He said, you're supposed to. And I'm over here, right? I never skipped before. It was my first time ever skipping.
He said you supposed to.
Yeah.
I wouldn't believe that. I would have to hear him say that.
Day, because that was the skip day. It was supposed to be free day for everyone. No, but what's crazy about it is I had a good time. No, I had a real good time. But that same day, I lost my hearing aid.
Yeah.
That
You
same
should have
day.
stayed at school.
Yeah, I skipped senior skip day. I skipped it my freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior year. I'm out of here.
Man, unfortunately for my seniors, well, I ain't gonna say unfortunately, I'm gonna say my senior skip day, I ended up conceiving a child.
There you go. That was a hell of a senior skip day. You had fun on your senior skip day.
I have my daughter. She's now 38.
Greg,
I really didn't skip because I had already graduated and I should have been at home instead of at school.
Yeah. Bobby Yaga said they stayed next door to the superintendent who was black too.
Oh.
So we're talking about senior skip day.
Senior skip day. What else did you do?
Graduated.
You only skipped one time. Troy probably skipped about once every week. Troy skipped once a week.
I'm gonna tell you what I did, man. What do you call it? Emancipation? Not emancipation. What do you call it? I emancipated myself. I got to the age where I could sign a paper. So I could call in and say, hey, I ain't coming in, man. I don't feel like it. My dad didn't know nothing about it.
That don't make no sense. You just so rebellious.
I hated school, man. I really hated school. I didn't think we were learning anything.
You didn't? Maybe you weren't learning anything. Go ahead.
People talk a lot about Heights Public Schools, but I promise you, we were well-rounded.
Okay.
Yes, those who went to school, man, we went up to Muskegon, boy, y'all was country.
Oh. He didn't know how to skip properly.
Oh, whatever, man.
You know what? You talking about me?
I think you're talking about Troy. I don't know who you're talking about.
And I'll tell you what, there's no way I'm going to get away with it because everybody will tell on me. Everybody. Everything I do, my father knew.
Yeah. He said Sharif too. Yeah, because y'all grew up with a family of educators. Growing up with a family of educators, that's no joke. You ain't skipping nothing. You won't be there.
You know it because they're going to see if you're there or not.
You had to have the right crew to cover. When it comes to that, it's every man for himself. Because you got to go home. And if they get in trouble, they going to call your parents be like, yeah. La, 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 la.
Mrs. Jones, thanks for joining in. She said, my cousin worked in my high school attendance office, so I couldn't skip class. Wow.
Oh, man.
Cherie said, Troy, y'all remember Miss Floyd?
Oh, yeah, Miss Floyd.
Yeah. Who is Miss Floyd?
She was fine.
What'd you say, Troy?
I think if that's the one I'm thinking about, she was fine. Did she work in the office?
That's why you was always in trouble. You was drooling over the teachers and the principals and stuff. Cherie said she was bad. What does that mean, Cherie?
Man.
What does that mean, Cherie? She was bad?
Yeah, she was bad. She liked the little boys.
What'd you say, Troy?
Let me stop
What did you say?
indicting people. They going back on people to get people though.
You ain't right.
Yeah, Mr. Boy.
You ain't right. She was. Oh, she said she was the shit.
Yeah, Troy. Remember her saying, Troy, where you going? I'm going home.
You was a rebellious kid.
Like I said, I didn't like school, man. I did
What
not
was your
like
grade
school.
point average?
Just enough to play football.
That's a C.
Yep.
I can't talk. I was about a B, maybe. Sharif, you had all straight A's?
No. I had I did maybe 3.2, 3 point, But when I was in 8th grade, I had a 3-point test. Then when I got into high school, it got harder. So, but when I was playing sports, and it made it a little harder, so I'll get 2.8, like that. I couldn't get no lower than that because my dad gonna be on me.
Yep.
Baba Yaga says, no straight A's. You should have been skipping.
Yeah, what you do in the class?
You know what? I say this. I could have got better grades. I really was just doing enough. I could have got better grades. I could have maybe studied a little harder, turned in some more homework. I could have.
Yeah.
I just was ready to graduate. But school was fun for me. Go to school, play basketball at lunch, play basketball after school, then go to practice. So it was just fun.
Yeah.
Troy, why you didn't like it though? You didn't like to learn?
Yeah, I like to learn, but not the shit they was teaching. Teach me something that's gonna mean something. I mean, come on, man. What the hell is home economics? I already know how to cook fucking biscuits. I ain't got no mom or dad at home. I already know how to fucking cook. Why you trying to tell me something I already know?
But they don't even teach none of that stuff in high school anymore.
Yeah,
you can't get driver's training or nothing no more.
Yeah.
They don't teach you how to type or nothing, do they?
Yeah, typing class though, man. Why you need the typing class?
I don't know. I took
Have
typing.
Have you seen these kids on them damn phones? They can type 29 words a second.
No, I remember when my daughter had learned Spanish, and then when she came home and I couldn't even teach her how to do Spanish.
Yeah.
That made it difficult for the
We
parents.
had classes like architectural drafting, wood shop, metal shop. Do they even have that stuff anymore in schools?
That's a good question.
Well, they turned it to a skill center.
A skill center?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That I don't even know. Remember, they don't even have driver's training. I mean, we had to pass driver's training in order to even be able to go to get a permit. You had to be in the simulator. You had to pass written test. They got you ready. Now, you know what they do now? You're 18. Bring a car up here with your permit.
Wow.
And you ain't never drove before. And you get in the car and they just back up and drive in the parking lot. They don't even take you around like they used to. And it's done. And they give you your license and you can't even drive.
One problem is when you go to the one-way street, you're in trouble.
Yes. What do you say? It's not in the budget.
I said, man, I did enough to pass. School for me was crack jokes and better my skills. I don't think they do. He said it wasn't in the budget. Now,
Right.
we're talking about, what Drummer was talking about.
Right.
But
But
nothing
you know what's
else,
crazy?
basically. All abbreviations.
But you know what?
Talking about the kids typing.
know
on the phone. What's up, Sharif?
They charge like $400 and $600
For what?
to get driver's license.
Where?
That's before you turn 18.
What?
Yeah, they charge a lot of money. They charge for driver's license. It used to be free for all of us. Remember when we were growing up? It
It
used to
don't
be
cost no $800.
No.
driver training costs money now.
Oh, he said training.
Oh, driver training. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. They should make these kids get driver's training.
Definitely.
And what else you should
There's a
do
word.
is your cell phone shouldn't work while you're driving. Nobody's. You have to put it down because there's people that's driving like this. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Cherie says they took out cursive. They're making these kids dummies. They don't even read anymore and do reports, research. Nothing. Google does everything for them.
Yep.
Yep.
Got a bunch of dummies out here. Oh, sorry.
Remember they used to have the car on the passenger side, and when the teacher is teaching, then they got the brake on the other side too. Yep.
Not no more.
No.
And that's why ATL always has accidents.
Because they're always on their phones. You know it.
Man, when I first moved to Atlanta or down south, man, up north, we know how to drive because we had to drive in the snow and everything. This is the first place I've ever been where I've seen people start to slow down on the on-ramp. You're supposed to merge into traffic. That's what you do. You speed up and you merge into traffic. You don't slow down. Look, you dumb motherfuckers that drive in the south. That merge lane, you speed up.
But the people who live here in the south, they say it's the people who moved here that drive like that.
You talking about good on the highway? Okay, you're supposed to be going, but a lot of people are worrying about the semi truck. Especially when you're trying to get on the highway.
You don't slow down though. On the on-ramp, you don't slow down. You don't brake. You go.
Right.
Okay, Troy, there you go. Baba Yaga said.
They teach them how to order Uber Eats and now get new booties. And become an influencer. That's what they're teaching them in school. They create new math to make it more complex, but easier. Now these jokes can't count. Sheena says segment 1, 2, yes, it does. $400 first and $400 next. No, we don't teach cursive. Write checks. I'm old school. I still teach these things.
Wow.
Yes, we definitely know how to drive. Driver's training was a requirement. It was an entire semester and it was free.
Yes, that's a must. These kids don't know how to drive out here. They don't know how to merge. They don't know about yield. They don't know about nothing. They tailgate.
That's why you when you buy another car from somebody, they're wear and tear.
He says these people out here, these dumb mofos, come to a complete stop on the. I've seen that too. I'm like, why do you do that on the on ramps?
They stop at green lights.
Can't make it up.
Yep. Yield. Yep.
Yeah, definitely. They don't know nothing about yield.
Yield.
Look, people don't even stop for stop signs anymore.
No, they just run right through them.
They don't even stop at stop signs anymore. They just fly right through them like it's nothing. I see it all the time.
But if they get pulled over, they'll change it.
They don't change nothing. They're gonna do it right when they leave the police.
Mm-hmm.
The police don't be pulling people over for running stop signs like they should.
They don't.
No, man, no, they don't. Unless you're black.
Oh, Cherie told me to tell what happened. Well, last night, Cherie calls me and tells me that the police came to her house, asked her where was she at, where did she go, whatever she told them. They left and came back and said, you hit a baby and you left the scene. They wrote her 5 tickets and left. Now, what happens when there's a hit and run? Don't you go to jail? They wrote her 5 tickets and left. She don't have no dents in her car. She said she did not hit no baby. And they said she's charged, but it's nothing bad because they gave her 5 tickets.
Oh yeah, I'd go to court. I'd fight that.
Oh, she is.
Yeah, we gotta go court.
Hagerstown, Maryland. Hagerstown, Maryland.
Who does that? Five. Who
No,
does this? Five of them.
5 tickets. One was hit and run, leaving the scene or something.
come to your house and write you 5 tickets.
They came to her house, knocked on the door. She said, I didn't hit no baby. They said, yes, you did. Yes, you did. She said they were kind of,
Wow.
she's going toe to toe. Oh, she said she's going toe to toe.
Yeah.
Yes.
See, that's
And
the
then
thing.
I guess she went to try to go get the surveillance. They didn't have any surveillance or whatever. But yeah, and the street was a one-way. And I told her what the police usually do is they say it's a white SUV. Every white SUV in that area is a suspect. And then they'll just go eeny, meeny, miny, mo. That's what they do.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a what?
Oh,
Oh.
black man by the toe.
Mm-hmm. That's why they have that saying. Yeah, man. See, it's gonna get worse. Y'all think I'm playing? It's gonna get ugly. It's gonna get ugly.
It's already ugly. It really is. Because, hey, Sharif, she's on one tonight. Hey guys, we thank for your we appreciate the love and support
we
for
really
coming
do.
through. As always, we got to really get back on this like we used to. We're gonna start having more shows, more of our royal court and other stuff. Sharif just got a new phone, so he's able to do more with his phone because his old phone was an iPhone 2, so he couldn't even make calls really.
It was terrible. It was terrible. I couldn't even download nothing.
You couldn't.
Now you're good to go. Yeah, we're gonna get on it. Let's create more content. And if you guys out there that come on the show all the time, know somebody that would like to come on the platform and have their own show, we're willing to help them produce their shows too. So get that word out there. Would like to see the Malloys on here.
Yes.
Marriage counseling. That's what we're gonna call it. Marriage counseling by the Malloys.
That's a good one. That is a good one. That is a good one. They can show people who've been together, who want to know what it takes to be together for a while. What it takes. What does it take? Hard work, dedication, sense of humor. What else?
Let them tell it.
If they tell it, this is gonna be funny. Oh, I missed a bunch of comments. I'm tripping. Oh no, I'm tripping. I'm tripping when Sheena says she took Black History 365 days a year. Let me pin that comment. I forgot I could pin comments. There it is.
Your relationship will be 1,000. So here we go. So yeah, so we could get them to, I don't know, maybe 1 hour a week.
That'd be
Dedicate
good.
1 hour a week when you guys can come in. And you can also talk about your businesses, side businesses, and things of that sort.
Yeah.
Again, we want to share this platform, and we want to grow it. We want to grow with family and friends. And the Malloys are family and friends, even though they're fucking batshit crazy.
They're crazy. They funny. They're funny. They are funny.
They are hilarious.
Wait a minute. Baba Yaga, hold on. Remember what you posted the other day about somebody was walking? Troy?
Yeah, I said, where you get that at?
Woo!
Where you get those at?
His comment, you know what I said at the end? I said, and shrimp fried rice. That was a good one. Woo, Baba Yaga, that was a great one. Woo.
Yeah, I didn't know they made them
from? Let me
either.
know where you got that one from.
Jordan said,
Man.
Oh, okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Thank you for coming in. Hey, we're going to get the subject matter for next week up early. We didn't do it this week, but next week we'll have it up. I promise we'll have it up during the weekend. So make sure you guys check out all the feeds, social media. Make sure you like, share, and Sharif, do your thing.
Yep. I want to say thank you for watching episode 128. I'll see you next week at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Just like this. You guys can come on in and talk with us too next time. Or you can put your comments in. When you put your comments in, we can talk about what you want us to talk about too. Yep. I want to say peace out. Thank you.
All right. Thanks for your support, everybody.
Peace. Until next week.
Till next week. Peace.
We're in a lot of trouble because less than 3% of you people read books. Listen to me. Television is not the truth. Television is a goddamn amusement park. Television is a circus, a carnival, a traveling troupe of acrobats, storytellers, dancers, singers, jugglers, sideshow freaks, lion tamers, and football players. We'll tell you anything you want to hear. We lie like hell. We'll tell you any shit you want to hear. We deal in illusions, man. None of it is true. You're beginning to believe the illusions. This is mass madness, you maniacs. In God's name, you people are the real thing. We are the illusion.